Now, Apple is set to unveil a new service called iCloud. It's thought the service will allow customers to store their music online. Apple has been in talks with all 4 major recording companies prior to today's event, which got underway a short time ago over in San Francisco, where our technology correspondent Daniel Emery is here with me. Daniel, what exactly has been going on?
Right, well, this is the developer conference Apple holds every year. Now, this year's been different for 2 reasons. Every other year, for the past 4 years, they've always come out with a new phone, and we've all rushed out and bought one. This year, there hasn't been any hardware. It's been software, a new operating system called Lion. They're going through some other bits and pieces at the moment, and pretty much now, we're expecting to launch this iCloud service. The other difference, though, is Steve Jobs. Now, Steve Jobs, as you may remember, has battled cancer in the past and has been off ill. He came on stage again today, but this time he was only on for 4 minutes and went off and then it was taken over, whereas before he was normally charging around. But nevertheless, his appearance has cheered investors up. The shares of Apple went up 0.3%. Then he took the stage. So in terms of that, it's a different sort of conference. Now, what we're expecting today is this service called iCloud, which is Apple entering a space that at the moment is dominated by Amazon, Google and Microsoft, which is basically sharing files, data online. I mean, if you use Facebook, you actually use cloud computing in that respect, that you upload your photographs to Facebook server, look at them, access them. Apple want to get into this bit for music. In other words, rather than you having to plug your phone into your iPod into your computer and download your music, you can get it all virtually through the iTunes store. And of course, ultimately, this is money for Apple.
Well, why have they not actually announced it today? We're expecting an announcement. What went wrong?
Well, normally Apple sort of start their thing and they do sort of a build-up, crowd-pleasing stuff, and they're running late, basically. They should have done it 10 minutes ago, but they haven't. They've also been quite restricted with pictures. Normally, they show live streaming of the event that comes out. They didn't. The reason was the last event they had, there were so many people using the Wi-Fi and stuff like that, the system crashed, so they've basically decided, actually...
Sounds all very technical, Daniel.
It's very much
very briefly, do you think Apple can compete in this market?
Absolutely. I mean, they've got the major advantage over the other players is they've secured deals with the record labels and the other ones haven't. And also with the other services, you have to upload your music to a server. Apple's got the iTunes store. The music is already there, so you know they could be onto a big cash cow.
Okay, interesting stuff. Daniel Emery, thank you very much indeed.